Haze.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Haze Amaze here, and I just wanted to give y'all a tour of my new DW custom kit and the setup that I configured with this joint. So, first, I'm gonna start from my left all the way to my right. I'm gonna do shells, and then I'll do my cymbal setup. So, right here to the left, we have a 14x7 cherry mahogany DW collector snare drum. Right over top of that, we have a 10x6 DW Collector's maple snare drum. And then we got a trusty 16x14-inch DW cherry mahogany floor tom. My main snare is a 14x5.5 cherry mahogany DW Collector Series snare. And then all of the shells are cherry mahogany. So let's just get that out the way now. We got an 8x7 DW Collector's cherry mahogany rack tom, a 10x8, and then we have a 12x9. I love full-size drums. Now on my floor tom, my main floor tom that I use, I've now gone to an 18. So this is an 18x16 DW Collector's cherry mahogany floor tom. This thing is crazy beefy. And then I have over here the maple pi snare. And those of you who know the square root of pi, it's 3.14, blah, 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 however many numbers is after that. But this is a 14x3.14 maple pi snare from DW. All right, on to my cymbal setup. I have an 18-inch Evolution Ozone. All right. All right, so right here to my left, we have an 18-inch HHX Ozone Evolution, brilliant. And then my hi-hats, I'm using the HHX click hats. These are 14 inches, and this is the Brilliant Finish click hat. I love the way they look, and I love the way they sound. Then I have a 7-inch and a 10-inch Evolution Splash HHX series. All Sabian, by the way. Best cymbals in the world. And then we have an HHX Extreme Crash 19-inch. Real watchy. And right here we have a remote cable hi-hat actually from DW. And I'm using the High Bell Anthology 14-inch hi-hats. This is the HHX series hi-hats right here. Designed by Jojo Merrier and all of the wonderful craftsmen at Sabian's factory. Then on my right side, right over my floor tom, I have an HHX 18-inch Legacy Crash. All right, and then beside that, I have, I don't know if you can see on the, hold on. You know what, I'll just take this off. All right. Take that off of there. Right here, hovering over my floor tom and my other snare is a 21-inch HHX Fierce Ride. This has become one of my favorite rides over the past year now. I've never been a fan of dry ride cymbal sounds, but this joint has honestly taken me away, and I love you forever. All right, now over here, over this snare, I have my first stack here, which is an HHX Aero Crash Complex on the bottom. I think that's a 16-inch. And then over top, I have an AAX Brilliant Aero Splash, which is a 12-inch splash. And then for my last stack over here, which is super crashy, and I love this thing, is an HHX Complex Aero Crash 18-inch on the bottom, and then a 12-inch AA Mini Holy China over top, but it's flipped, like a regular cymbal instead of upside down like how most China cymbals are. For drumsticks, I have here a new series that I'm kind of trying out right now that I really like, which is the Matrix drumstick. I like the barrel tip on these drumsticks because I feel like they treat your drum heads the best, and they give a really articulate sound when you're hitting your ride cymbal and everything like that. So yeah, the Matrix from Vater, I approve. And then we have a DW airlift drum throne. I love the hydraulic drum throne. I have a tractor seat, but I like the circle one a lot more. So yeah, I'm using that. And then for my foot pedal, it ain't much light around here, but you think you can like look at the foot pedal? And I am in my home studio, so I do got wood chips on the floor. Judge your mama. I'm using the MCD. Is it dark? It's like super dark. Dang, yeah, it is. DarionJarell on the camera, man. God bless you, brother. All right, we got the MCD, which is the machine chain drive foot pedal, and then I have the machine direct drive hi-hat stand, which is that right there, and then I have a DW 9000 remote hi-hat pedal. And yeah, that's my setup. I'm using all DW 5000 series cymbal stands. I'm using 2 DW airlift snare stands, and then I'm using 1 DW concert snare stand because it goes a lot higher, and I normally play my 10-inch snare over my left side drums, so I like the concert stand for that. And then over here, I'm using just the regular DW 9000 snare stand. So yeah, that's my setup in my home studio. I can't wait to get the mics on these drums so y'all can hear how they sound. I got Remo Emperor heads on every single drum, honestly, except for these 2 right now because I didn't get a chance to change them yet. But I do have coated Emperors here on my main snare and on my 10-inch side snare. And then I'm using the ebony Emperors on all of my toms. They look crazy and they sound really good as well. They got a nice smack and attack to them that you get when you initially hit the drum and then the tone comes in. And for some of the stuff that I want to do, I need that attack. So that's why I went with the Ebony Emperors. And they just look amazing with the piano black shells, the satin chrome hardware, and then finish it off with a shiny black drum head. It don't get no better than that, man. DW and Remo, the best combination ever. Literally ever. And when I do get to change my bass drum head, I do have a Power Stroke 3 clear drum head. That's my favorite bass drum head in the world. And then on my left side, a Power Stroke 77 will go here. It's not there. Again, I didn't have time to change it before we start shooting this video. So once that gets on there, I'll give y'all another rundown and I'll actually give y'all a tone check. All right, so one thing that I didn't mention is my Resonant drum head that I use. On all of my toms, I use a clear ambassador, just a standard clear ambassador on the bottom of my toms. On my snare, I use the ambassador snare side. Make sure that when you are getting your drum heads for the Resonant side of your snare drum, please make sure that it says snare side or it will say Hazy on it if you're using Remo. But the difference is, and you can hear the difference. So the difference between the snare side Resonant and the tom Resonant is the drum head is much, much lighter. It's like a papery texture when you're using it for your snare. So the snare side ambassador is a papery texture and it's really light and it's just really thin drum head. And then what I use for my toms, which is a regular clear ambassador, it's a regular drum head, you know, and it's not as thin, but you can hear the difference. So I'll show y'all the difference in sound right quick. This is the snare side. Yeah, hear that? It's real flabby and just, all right. And then you got the regular clear ambassador. All right, I noticed that is a common mistake that a lot of drummers make, and that's something that a lot of drummers ask me about when they come to me for advice with tuning snare drums. And a lot of times, if they're showing me how their snare drum sounds, I'm like, yeah, you don't have the right resonant drum head on the bottom of there. And when it changes, it's perfect, you know? So just make sure that y'all are always paying attention to that when you are ordering drum heads, no matter where you're ordering them from. All right, so yeah, that's just a little quick tip Tuesday right there. And yeah. 3, 2, 1. Major shout outs to Jim from Percussion. Jim and Favor, I appreciate y'all for always looking out for me with y'all new inventions. So this right here is called the X Arc from Percussion. And essentially what it is it's a pad that triggers sounds. And it is vibration resistant. It has vibration resistant technology in it. So when you hit your snare, the trigger will not go off. And it has a lot of other cool features that I didn't get to dive into yet. But once I learn more, I'll make sure that I hip y'all to some more of the features of this amazing electronic right here. Watch out for the Arc. I do believe that they are available for purchase, but if they aren't and you liking what you see, go ahead and hit up Percussion on Instagram and, you know, see if they'll mind selling you something. All right. Right now, it's about 11 o'clock at night, and I don't want my neighbors getting mad for me going crazy on drums. So I will not be playing drums. Sad. God bless y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you to DW. Thank you to Sabian. Thank you to Remo. Thank you to Vater for always keeping me hooked up with the best gear. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for continuing to watch my content, and watch out for more things coming out on YouTube. I love y'all once again. I appreciate y'all. Peace. If you're interested in purchasing any of the gear that you saw here in this video today, go ahead and click that Sweetwater affiliate link down below. On the left-hand side of the screen, you will see the YouTube prompt. On the right-hand side of the screen, you will see how to get to this Sweetwater affiliate link through the link in my Instagram biography. So go ahead and click that link. You have access to the cymbals that I use, the drum heads I use, microphones, and everything I use for my recording setup. So don't hesitate. Go ahead and invest in your home studio setup today and get this content rolling. You can become a member of Club Amaze by clicking below this video where it says join. You will get access to early videos, access to videos that nobody else in the world will see. You can get special member shout outs. You can get a loyalty badge, and you will have priority access in the comments and a members only chat. So what y'all waiting on? Join Club Amaze today. Let's go. And also, I'm excited to announce that I am an affiliate of Shared Tracks. It's been an honor to be welcomed into the Shared Tracks family. If you like any of the music that you heard in this video today, you can click the affiliate link below and I will earn commissions off of whatever you purchase. So if you want to support me or you want to support Shared Tracks, click the link below, get your track today and make your video, and make sure you tag me in that video because I want to see what y'all got, man.